an upcoming game, see the team's website or ticket booth for information and availability. Celtics fans, make sure you remember that during our next home game, we will be doing a special giveaway. Everyone in attendance will receive their very own Milwaukee's Electric notepad.
A reminder, to be here for our next giveaway, gym bag. Come out and receive a free Celtics gym bag.
Coming up next, the Celtics. Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. And here we are, Greg, about a third of the way through the season. Is it too early to talk about MVP?
Some people debate that even before the season begins. I think we do have a front runner, but out of respect for the field, I'll keep that to myself.
Well, as we know, MP has made it a point to play well and win against these good defenses. They've put it out there, and their opponents have come in wanting to prove them wrong.
Yeah, and look, I don't know if that public goal was set as a publicity stunt or what, but MP, this team, and coaching staff had better figure it out. It hasn't been smooth sailing so far. They need to turn it around starting tonight.
And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's Trent.
Of the game at both ends. But in particular, he's worried about Mobley's defensive presence and his ability to guard every position on the floor. Back to you.
Okay, David, thanks.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Boston's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. And it goes down 2 points. Tatum's got 8 points.
They've come out strong, 3 of their first 4 to start the game.
Mitchell passes to Allen. Garland surveying the D. He's looking for Mobley and finds him. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Yeah, and Mobley's teammates love throwing lobs his way. Why? Because he catches pretty much anything you throw up there.
Singis passes to MP. Now Tatum. Back to MP. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. You know, you just can't say enough about the statistical marks that MP is putting up. I mean, Greg, this is just amazing stuff. How about his 20, 20, and 20 triple-double? I've never said that before. I mean, this is incredible.
And Kevin, something we've only seen from the likes of Wilt and Westbrook, right? That's the kind of dynamic, prolific dominance you've got to exhibit to manufacture a stat line like that.
White, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
Good instincts from MP. That kind of passing wins the respect of your teammates.
Garland kicks to Allen. Fires the 3. Garland, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Got that bucket in no time at all. 10 points for Jason Tatum.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Mobley outside. Right side, Garland. Trains the three-pointer. Garland's got his second bucket tonight.
Such a consistent shooter. Garland has worked so hard on his three-point shot.
And the improvement, RJ, from Garland's dribble drive game has been immense.
Kevin, his confidence when he is ready to attack is next level. He's got great footwork. He's got a great handle. Very few defenders can stay in front of him in a one-on-one situation.
Now here's Allen, coming off a stellar performance against Milwaukee. 4 on the clock. Here's Mitchell. That one doesn't go. White with the defensive effort. And here's Tatum for 3. Mobley with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Trent outside. Mobley against MP. Over MP. Mobley misses. Here's Boston now. They're on an 18-7 run. The drive by MP. And the dunk by MP.
Great burst. MP is tough to stop once he gains his step.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. Mitchell outside. MP against Mobley. And another miss by Cleveland.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
MP dishes to Tatum. From the arc. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Tatum's got 13 points.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Now, here's Trent. He has yet to score. Here's Garland. Fires the three. Porzingis with the rebound. On the wing Brown. Defended by Trent. Three-pointer. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum-rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Mans checked in for Trent. And how about a look at the most recent power ranking? Very telling, even though, guys, we're just still in December. You look at the Nuggets. They sink a little bit here in the rankings. Still, though, remaining in the top 5.
Seeing where the Celtics are, they continue to obliterate expectations because they found a way to get the most out of the guys on this roster. And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
It's good from long range.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Man. Back to Garland. Here's Man. They need this. The shot comes out.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
And MP throws it down.
Get used to seeing that over the next 10-plus seasons. MP taking flight.
And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
A putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Boston leading by 19. Here's MP. No good that time. Good D by Mobley. Mitchell wide open. No good from outside.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
And here's Tatum for 3. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the 3.
Mobley wide open. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Mobley's gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field here. Here's Yang. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 4 assists now tonight.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Mitchell outside. Allen surveying the D. Pass to Man. There's the triple. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
Tatum finds MP. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. MP's got 13. MP with video game numbers. How about the 60, 20, and 10 triple-double?
An all-time game in league history. MP just doing everything. This guy is a human cheat code.
Now, here's Garland. He's got 6. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Here's Mobley. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Garland kicks to Allen. Mitchell against White. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Mitchell's got his second basket of the game.
Showing off his skills as a shooter. Mitchell knocking down that mid-range look.
And MP throws it down.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
And so it's Cleveland with it after the basket by Boston. Mobley misses.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. And look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Here's Yang. He's still up. Now he is 9 of 10.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Mitchell. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
Nurkic checked in for the Cavaliers. Morris comes in for Garland. Now here's Tatum. He's got 16. Over to the left wing. Back to MP. And the 3-ball is good. MP's got 23.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last game against the Wizards was tremendous. He scored an incredible number of points, and what a game it was, posting a triple-double. He put on a show. And those are big numbers he put up. It's hard to match. But he'll be aiming high again tonight. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Here's Nurkic following the basket by MP. Out to the right wing. Here's Walsh. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Now Morris hasn't made one yet. Knocked away. Taken away by Holiday. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. And that's now 27 points for MP. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Holiday against Porter. In the corner, it's Morris. Can they get it? And Mobley throws it down.
And it's not just all of his physical ability, it's his hands. He has amazing hands. Catches everything, never a wasted motion.
Here's Walsh. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
MP has been leading the charge for the Boston Celtics. We witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. And we'll be right back after this. Some changes. Porzingis is coming in for Davis, and MP subbed in for Pritchard. Trent's checked in for the Cavaliers. Garland comes in for Porter. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. Holiday out there with MP. And it's Walsh in at the 3. That's the Boston 5.
This is what total commitment gets you. MP endures and is well rewarded for it.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And something that every NBA player has now that maybe they didn't a couple years ago, RJ. their own personal trainer.
Well, it's just a beautiful investment of your own resources back into your body. I love that players are hiring chefs, dietitians, sleep aides, and the teams are hiring them. I love every aspect of that.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Well, forget those long jumpers, Kristaps. Use that size. Rock the rim.
And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Last meeting was in Boston, where they were unable to fight off the Celtics.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. You name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense. And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Mobley outside. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Mobley's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Cavs. MP against Mobley. Porzingis trying to get free. MP, no good. Loads it up there for Mobley. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Here's Walsh, and he goes in for the dunk.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Trent outside. Morris looking over the floor. Cleveland moving it around. The three from Garland. And Boston with the rebound. MP's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Takes it inside. And the dunk by MP.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Outside Garland. MP against Mobley. Pass to Garland. Over Holiday. Garland, no good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And here's Tatum for 3. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Garland kicks to Trent. Morris passes to Nurkic. Bounce pass from Morris. Here's Trent. Here's Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
Nurkic playing with energy. He is a savage on that offensive glass.
Tatum finds MP. No good that time. Good D by Mobley. Trent passes to Mobley. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. Brownie's checked in for the Celtics. Derek White comes in for Drew Holiday. Then for the Cavaliers, Jeremiah Robinson-Earl comes in for Yusuf Nurkic. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Monte Morris. Trent with the wide open look. The Cavaliers again can't hit. It's Brown with the drive. Takes it off the glass. 8 points for Jaylen Brown.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Pass to Robinson-Earl. Back to Garland. Looking to end his cold spell. Trent outside for the 3. The rebound by the Celtics. Their last win put them into double digits with 10 in a row. Wow, quite a stretch.
You can feel the energy in the air around this team. They know they are on a roll, and they are committed to keeping it going as long as they can.
Garland with it. He's got 6. Fires for 3. Drills it from outside. Garland's got 9.
And Garland can get going from deep, which is why you can't give him very much space.
Back to MP. Pass to Porzingis. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. There's Garland. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds in the game.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not a big thing, and his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
And Porzingis will make you pay if you collapse off of him. That's just inviting trouble.
Pass to Robinson Earl. Mitchell kicks to Trent. No good with the triple.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter. Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
So for Cleveland, their last game, a win against Milwaukee. Garland, the pass to Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
And this game belongs to Mobley so far, just doing it all on the offensive end.
Brown kicks to MP. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. MP's got 36.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Richard, something amazing about Donovan Mitchell. He averages over 20 points per game every single season.
Yeah, he is just a natural, talented scorer. He beats you in so many different ways. What I like most about his numbers, they go up in the postseason.
Boston making a switch here. Griffin's checked in. Allen's checked in for Cleveland.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Pass to Allen. Mobley outside. And Mobley throws it down.
From the moment Mobley stepped into this league, Evan has been an impact player. Another huge night for him.
The drive by MP. And he banks in the layup. MP's got 40 points.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Darius Garland, the son of former NBA player Winston Garland, said that he was a sponge growing up listening to his dad. He hung on every word about playing point guard. Darius says, I learned the little things much quicker. He taught me at a young age to change gears to keep defenders off balance. Kevin?
And he's doing it. I love the tricks of the trade you just talked about. Thank you so much. Pass to Allen. Shoots a 3. Rebound Boston. MP's got 11 rebounds in the game. Griffin finds MP. Back to Griffin. Nice ball movement by Boston. Down low. Here's MP. And the dunk by MP.
I've got to tell you, the athleticism of MP is really showing off right now.
Well, Cleveland shooting 39% from the floor. Not their best. Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
And everybody out of the way. I mean, clear the lane. We've got some rims to rattle.
What a sensational play to get to the rack for the slam. Back to Brown. Beats the buzzer! Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing way to get that ball off in time.
Talk about being poised under pressure. Big time shot from him there.
And so it's Boston with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Right back after this break.
Good to see you and welcome. A lopsided game through 2 quarters and a big deficit for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
The defense has been trash. That is, if you can call it defense. I call it being lazy.
Yeah, it's lazy, Shaq. They've been outworked, and you got to beat them to the basketball. That's the kind of team that you want to have. And so far, they haven't answered the bell.
New topic. Fellas, we've got a number of strong contenders for this year's three-point contest.
Some really interesting names here. So many great shooters in the league. That said, I know who I would pick. Shaq?
Shaq Shadama says you've picked the wrong guy, Kenny.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
On the court for Cleveland, a lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. And it's Trent in its small forward. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Here's Yang. Excellent D there from Allen.
Now look, this won't go down as a block, but the D made him change his shot, and that was enough.
The shot by Mitchell, no good. Mitchell's gone only 3 of 10 here from the floor. Tatum finds MP. Porzingis trying to get free. And MP with the basket on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got his 9th assist in the game now. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That game is the first and last of their homestand. And Tatum pulls it down.
That's just the bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss them.
Here's Yang. Here's Porzingis, and that one drops. Porzingis has got 9.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Mobley sets the pick for Trent. Porzingis with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. Another possession. Another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Inside, Porzingis with the steal. To the paint, here's White. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 5th assist in this one.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
The Cavaliers again can't hit.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
Tatum, that's good.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Trent outside. Mobley outside. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
To the inside, Mitchell. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up. And that sends MP to the free throw line. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell. The Celtics have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And you talk about building a legacy. That's MP's mindset, not just for himself, but for this team.
Mobley the pass to Allen. Trent with it. He's covered by Brown. Allen a screen on Tatum. And here's Garland for 3.
Got to find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not going to get it.
Count it. Good. 31 points for Jason Tatum.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Cavaliers have got a paltry 0 of 6 to begin the third quarter. What a terrible start to the half. The kick out to Mobley. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Diversified scoring in this one for them.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit, trying to end the drought. And Boston with the rebound. MP's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Porzingis finds Tatum. The Celtics working the ball around now. Shot's good. Brown making the play. Tatum's got 8 here in the quarter.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Back to Mobley. Good defense by MP. White, bounce pass. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
That's a tough bucket by MP, just taking it right into the defense.
And the Celtics making a change here. Holiday's checked in. Cleveland's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Garland against Tatum. Here's Mobley, and the rejection by MP. Holiday, the pass to Brown. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Corner shot. Trent can't hit. And so MP will bring it up for the Celtics. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. The kick out to Holiday. Over in the corner, Brown. Gang pass to Tatum. Launches a 3. And another assist for him. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel. Actively seeking out his teammate.
Here's Mitchell. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Outside Holiday. Here's MP. Driving to the basket. And MP throws it down.
You can't afford to give MP these kinds of lanes because this man knows how to finish a drive.
Well, Cleveland shooting 32% overall right now. Not one of their better showings. Mobley. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got 6 assists in the game. Richard, so many things about Drew Holiday's game we love, but what impresses you most about his game?
Well, I know it's an easy answer, but it's his defense. It's hard to be a feared defender in the modern NBA, Kevin. But Holiday is such a pest at all times on that end of the floor. And another one. That's 5 total threes on the night from him so far.
On the wing, Mitchell. Mobley against MP. That one goes. Counted. Mobley's got 25 points in the game.
And the ever-growing confidence of Mobley inside. He knows these are shots he can make consistently.
A nice shot by MP.
Ooh, he's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
Garland dishes to Mitchell. Off target from three-point range.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Cleveland's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
Not a long way up for Mobley, but he rises to the rim for the finish.
Holiday finds MP. Driving in, and the dunk by MP.
Operation Feed the Horse. Feed him early and often. And guess what? It's working. They have the lead.
Mitchell outside. Mobley outside. Pass to Garland. Back to Mobley. It's hauled in by Brown. Boston's gotten the three ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. And the basket by MP. And here is Mitchell. 9 points in the game so far. And here is Mobley. Back to Mitchell. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Another miss from him, struggling to find his rhythm.
Back to Holiday. MP outside. Brown outside. Pass to MP. Back to Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Brown's got 18 points in the game.
And so far, Brown has been dialed in and is showing no signs of letting up.
Floats one. And it's Mitchell missing.
He might be getting in his head a little bit, trying to get something going, but he's still scoreless in the quarter.
Here's Yang. And, yep, another basket.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. And here's Garland for 3. He can't hit that time.
His three-point shooting kind of dried up in the second half. He is yet to make one after knocking down 3 before halftime.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Trent outside. Outside Garland. And Gary Trent Jr. hits from deep. Trent's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Yang pass to Tatum. Back to MP. It's good.
You want to get the ball to MP around the hoop. That was a good job there.
Cleveland's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Mitchell kicks to Garland. Screen by Allen. Garland, no good.
Oh, wow. He's yet to score this quarter. And it's not for a lack of trying. They just need him to make something.
Here's Yang with the drive.
Well, MP launches himself straight off the drive, turning his speed into some hang time.
51 seconds left to play in the third. Garland with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Garland dishes to Allen. For 3, Mitchell. Rebound, Boston.
He's having a tough quarter, scoring the basketball, able to help him close this gap.
MP finds Holiday. Kicks it out to MP. And good! He hits it again. And there's 80 points.
Wow. Just wow. This guy right now on another level.
Now, here's Garland. He's got 9. Mobley sets the pick for Trent. Back to Mobley. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And it's 29 points for Evan Mobley.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Yang, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. Celtics out in front, delivering the blowout. And right after this, we'll bring... And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out.
Checked in for Boston. Robinson Earls checked in for Cleveland.
The Celtics Entertainment.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. We've got Griffin, and another one falling.
And that puts him even for third on the single-game scoring list. Simply amazing.
I'm at a loss for words. Greg, his has been one of the greatest offensive games we'll ever see. Back to Garland. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
What an effort by Garland, battling through the foul to get his shot off.
Pritchard, he's checked in for Drew Holiday. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Boston.
You got to be impressed with how assertive they are on offense, continuing to cut hard to the rim time and time again.
And their passing has been great as well.
Yet another bucket.
And incredible. Never thought we'd see another player score this much.
I mean, it feels surreal, doesn't it? That score puts him tied for the second most points in an NBA game. What a historic night. Driving connects again.
And he's now outmatched his own single-game record for points with a staggering offensive onslaught. I think the defense is just as stunned as we are.
Words fail to describe the magnitude. He is putting in the work with a little overtime, and this game is sure to leave a mark. And there it is for him. Walsh has got 4 this quarter.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Robinson Earl, the pass to Nurkic. To the middle. And a look now at the Boston Celtics' upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the New Orleans Pelicans. And then on Monday, they'll face off against Paul George and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And it's going to be home game after home game after home game for this group. So they got a great chance to string together a number of wins given how strong they've been playing.
Sanders checked in for the Celtics.
That is a play that is beyond his years. MP takes the contact and still gets it to fall.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Hands it from downtown.
He's finally getting a chance to show off his range. I know he wishes he would have found his shot in the first half.
MP kicks to Griffin. Pritchard passes to Yang. Another bucket. Wow! That's 91, an incredible feat.
This is just flat out insane.
Pass to Robinson Earl. Some people, RJ, have called for fewer regular season games. Could that help?
Absolutely not. If Kareem Abdul-Jabbar can take commercial flights and have to stay the night over and play 82 games, I think that the teams today can play 82 games.
Pritchard passes to Davis. Nice ball movement by Boston. MP finds Griffin. Here's MP, defended by Trent. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And how about MP showing some toughness there, accepting the contact on the way up.
Well, a lot of former NBA players have a hard time, RJ, giving credit to current NBA stars. Why do you think that is?
I think so quickly we don't hold next generation to the same standard as prior generations. I don't get into all of that stuff about who is better and who is greater. I just focus on the growth of the game.
Boston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Floats one up. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Morris. And Davis sends it back. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. Mitchell kicks to Allen. Man in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Mobley. Second shot opportunity, and that's 2 points on the layup. Mobley's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Here's Morris. Mobley inside. MP's there. Mobley misses. The Celtics have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. And some solid looks for them. Here's Yang on the money with the open jumper.
Oh, nice jumper from MP there. The D is going to have to do a lot better job if they want to try and contain it.
Man finds Morris. Mobley outside. Out to Morris. Mobley sets the pick for Morris. His three-pointer's off the mark.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Pritchard passes to MP. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Playing a little bully ball. MP.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Mobley outside. Wound up there for Allen. It's stolen by Davis. To the inside. Kicks it out to MP. And another one falls. Amazing.
Can you believe it? He's done the unthinkable and tied the record for most points in a game.
Nobody can deny that this is one of the greatest individual efforts, GA, we've seen, not just in basketball, but I dare say in any sport. Complete scoring dominance.
100 points, a mark that's stood since 1962, but Wilt's record has been matched here tonight.
Good D by Mobley.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Man passes to Mitchell. And he hits the jump shot. Mitchell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Whether he's initiating the offense or playing off the ball, Mitchell is equally effective.
MP outside. And it's off from three-point range. Cleveland's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
MP, no good. Well, Cleveland shooting in the fourth quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. Mitchell outside. And a miss there on the triple.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
Pritchard gets the bucket.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Morris has got 3 assists tonight. Pass to Walsh. Good, he hits again.
I wouldn't believe it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. A new single-game scoring record.
Oh, history being made as we speak. Unbelievable.
And MP now has one of the all-time records in sports history, passing Wilt's 100 mark. I never thought I'd see the day.
Oh, and a treat awaits us all as we get a chance now to hear from MP himself. Center court, Mike in hand.
Man, this hasn't even sunk in yet. On a night like this, setting the record for points in the game, you're so in the zone that it feels like everything is just effortless. But it's not. There's a lot of hard work that goes into this. So credit to my coaches, my teammates, everyone coming up that helped push me. My family, my friends, haters, defenders, every one of those points scored tonight, this is for y'all. Everything that I do is. So, thank you. Thank you, thank you.
Well spoken and such a likable player, isn't he, Greg? From Wilt Chamberlain to MP. The Cavaliers shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Pass to Man. And the wide open shot from Morris. They grabbed their own miss. Man passes to Mitchell. From past the arc, hits the three-point bomb. Mitchell's got 11 in the second half.
That's cash. Mitchell is a volume three-point shooter for a reason now.
Here's Yang. Again, what an avalanche.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Morris outside. MP against Mobley. Cleveland moving the ball around. From outside, off the mark. Austin's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. MP finds Davis. Davis gets the screen from Yang. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Davis has got his first 2 points of the night.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Allen with the screen for Mitchell. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Mitchell's got 13 points in just this quarter.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Celtics.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
His overall stat line really says it all. I think a triple-double game for him, getting it done everywhere on the floor.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Trent's checked in for Terrence Mann, and it's Garland in for Morris. Outside Garland. Mitchell outside. The 3. Garland, no good.
There has been nothing for him this quarter. Ever since halftime, he's lost all of his touch.
Pritchard passes to Yang. Here's Huff. MP with it, and Allen picks him up defensively.
And his performance today, guys, is really a thing of beauty. A triple-double for him today.
It's blocked. They recover it. Kicks it out to Garland. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They poured it out tonight.
MP, you just set a new record for points scored in an NBA game. Describe what you're feeling in this moment.
Tired, you know what I mean? No, but for real, honestly, I can't describe it. I'm actually sad that the game ended because I feel like I got a few more buckets in me.
So what's next? Where do you go from here, from this amazing accomplishment?
I've got some old coaches to text, some family, some friends. And you know what I got to do. I got to go celebrate with my teammates. Thank you.
Thank you. Congrats.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Tina.
MP, you just did one of the most incredible things anyone has ever done in the history of professional sports.
It's true.
When you see something like that, or when you do something like that, it's hard to describe it in anything other than cliche. which had me thinking, athletes sometimes describe nights like tonight as, the hoop being bigger, appearing bigger than usual. Is that actually true? Or is it just a phrase that gets thrown around to try and describe the indescribable?
It seems transparent, like there is no rim. On a night like tonight, you feel where the rim is more than you see it, if that makes any sense.
It does.
Yeah, I feel like I could have played with my eyes closed tonight and still got the win. That's how locked in I was.
You should try that on your next game.
You know what? Maybe I will, actually, because otherwise I might fall asleep out there. This game is getting way too easy for me, Bettina. Thank you, Bettina. Joe.
Where does breaking this record rank as far as your career accomplishments?
It's huge, obviously, but I've always been a team guy, and I know that sounds silly coming from someone who scored 100 points. Like, I get that, but if we don't get the chip this year, it's definitely going to be a bittersweet moment. I'll tell you that for sure. And it's team over everything. There's no question about that. It's not even close.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Hey, MP, question over here.
Good game, MP. Never thought I'd see someone score over 100 points. You're unbelievable, man.
Playing the media game to perfection. You won yourself some fans just now.
Man, I know scoring is up, but topping 100? Just ridiculous. Go off, MP.
Triple digits? You really did it. I can't believe it.